So, God, there's a lot that I need to preface this episode with, actually. Alright, so, news time before we get started, everyone. One, you may have noticed that there are fewer videos going up on the channel. I suddenly, not that I'm complaining, got hired at a full-time job.
You know better.
So,
You know you're not allowed up here.
So, suddenly I have a full-time job to contend with.
Which is a lot less time.
It is a lot less time. That said, we have a lot actually recorded. I just didn't get a chance to, edit them before I was suddenly working. Literally next day after the hire. So, consider this a brief break before things start going up again. Sorry about that, especially so early into the channel's lifespan.
Oh no.
I know. But, yeah, that said, this is this week's episode. I suddenly had the realization, now that I had a day off, that, the weekend's coming up again, and if I want an episode out this weekend, today's the day to record it. So, we're doing that.
It's true. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Special thanks, as always, to our patrons, Alice and Rosetta, and also to Gina for doing the editing for all of these. Payment free. Go, Gina.
She's mostly like a time patron.
Yeah.
She adds value. It's just, in labor.
Oh my god. Time patron is such a good title. That's so cool. Okay, alright, yes. Thank you to our time patron, Gina. So, we're still getting set up a little bit. I'm sure y'all don't want to hear too much of that, but
that's what we have a time patron for.
That is what we have a time patron for.
Isn't that right, time patron? Yeah. I made a hand puppet.
Unfortunately, doesn't really translate well to audio.
I know. That's why I stated it after I did my stunt.
Yeah.
Oh well. You'll just have to picture a very shitty Gina hand puppet saying, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't have two Gina puppets.
Oh, right.
How dare you make one after I already did it?
I didn't make a hand puppet. I just mimicked your hand puppet.
No, you did, yeah.
Did I?
She just looked at her hand as though it were like an alien going to operate without her.
Because I didn't notice.
Oh, darling.
This will be like that time that I was like, I know it like the back of my hand, and I looked down and I was like, were those two freckles always there?
Alright, first roll. Not too bad.
Oh, why first roll? What are you rolling for? I'm
Nothing.
the DM. I didn't have you roll for anything.
I'm not rolling for anything. I'm rolling for me. I'm rolling because I rolled so poorly last time.
Just gonna try to get it all out of your system.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
4, 5, and 3, okay. Alright, double 13, full stop.
Alright, so just a sec while we finish getting set up and then session.
Sesh. And it won't even have a super long thingy this time.
Yeah. Okay. So, when we left off last session, you had just had your talk with Anita and Delise.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Delise was gonna go, talk to her sister about all the shit.
All the everything, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The lots of things.
And Anita was going to go see about dealing with Yulia.
Mm-hmm.
in a way that's not torture.
Yep. And I'm gonna go talk to a demon.
Mm-hmm. Have fun with that.
Maybe I will. You can't stop me from enjoying myself. 4. I didn't intend to roll that, but it was D4.
Nice. Nice maxed roll.
It's out of 4, Chloe.
Yeah, well... well... It's still a nice max roll. Come on. Please be a 20.
It's not.
Oh, dang.
It's a 7.
Oh. Well, lucky number 7.
Really? Really? Are you going there? Really?
No.
I didn't think so. You don't want to establish that. You don't want that to be a thing.
Joke. And the Serene already made sure there's enough lucky numbers, okay?
Yeah. Did you talk to me about the Serene?
Let's talk about those double 13s you rolled earlier then, huh?
What about them?
Oh, it's just, a Serene number.
What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It is a Serene number. We haven't established what Serene numbers do, though, so it doesn't matter.
Uh-huh. Tell me that's not why you stopped on the double 13, though.
I did, in fact, stop on the double 13.
Mm-hmm. And that had something to do with your decision to do so.
It'll all work out, alright? The fuck you doing?
One sec, I forgot to write one thing down.
For the record, in this setting, what's the worst that could happen, and it'll all work out, are both prayers to the Serene.
You should probably also mention that prayers to the Serene are not always a good thing.
They are not. She's a god of luck, and by luck, I don't mean good luck. I mean luck. Luck as in, it is kind of the Serene's fault when you trip and fall and break your neck on a perfectly flat surface, and also it is her fault when you, win the lottery and have all of your wishes come true. Those are both, things within her wheelhouse. At, the extreme ends, obviously. It's not likely, but she deals in likelihoods.
Yeah, and good things tend to come with bad things, and bad things tend to come with good things, too.
Yeah.
So, chances are that winning the lottery and slipping and breaking their neck thing was the same person.
Yeah. Yep.
If you're involving the Serene in anything, know that it will probably go hilariously right with some monkey's paw-esque shenaniganery.
Yeah. I like the Serene.
Me too. So, anyway. You were gonna go talk to a demon.
Yep.
How are you going about that? Are you bringing anybody? Are you going alone? Are you waltzing right in, sneaking in, running in? What you doing?
Let's see. What time of day is it after all of this has gone down?
It's 3 p.m.
Alright. So what? It'll be, early morning there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it'll be sun not quite up morning there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early morning. In the literal
morning. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bring Mimi.
Okay. You bring Mimi.
Yeah. I'm also bringing some Mimi snacks, and I'll do a little bit of training on the way. Just, seeing if I can get her to, say a word and then jump to that as we're walking. So, sign on the inn, have her say that, and then have her jump to it. and then back, and I'll give her a treat.
Have her say, sign on the inn.
Innkeep sign, something like that.
Okay.
I'll point at something. Have her say what it is.
Yeah. Alright, God, is it even an animal handling role anymore?
Would it be?
That is a complicated question.
It could just be bitch handling, because I do that.
Alright, give me a bitch handling role.
Yeah. All along, this is what I've been working towards. 13.
Okay,
I have good bitch handling, okay?
You do.
I don't want to hear it. It was what I focused for a while.
It really was. Okay, it goes alright. It would probably go better, except you're in the city as, a lot is going on pre-PM, so there are a lot of distractions.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely a lot of Mimi, jumping to the thing that you said, and then, seeing something and doing a couple more jumps before coming back and forgetting the word. But, she gets a couple of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get her comfortable with talking.
Yeah.
So I'm involving things she's already comfortable with and giving her words.
It's definitely some practice. She's just also very happy to,
be out and moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm also exercising her.
Mm-hmm.
Get some of that energy out.
Yeah, energy.
What?
She has a brand new body and she's too tired to do much of anything with it but lay around your neck like a drip most of the time.
Yeah.
But she's getting there. And then she'll have a lot of energy.
Yeah. Well, part of training an animal is making sure they don't have extra energy.
Oh, yeah. Well, you kept her pretty tuckered out.
Good.
But she's also, super excited, so
Yeah. Alright, well, when it comes time to jump in the hole, I just hop down.
Wait until she's around your neck first, I imagine.
Actually, I have her jump to me, and I run in a straight line for a while.
Just straight out?
Yeah. Basically, I'm trying to get her to glide to me. So, I'll run out and do, the football moving, catch the animal as she's gliding.
Okay. Let me do a Mimi roll.
Alright. That's okay. I can make up for it because I am, actually pretty dexterous in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's an 18.
Okay, yeah. Mimi,
not plus anything, so,
Mimi's not really gotten used to the gliding thing yet.
Yeah.
She does a lot of, whipping around with her tongue, but not a lot of, flying, squirreling.
Yeah.
So, happily trusts you to run and leap off the edge, but then tries to do, a bit of a run in the air instead of a...
Yeah.
So,
I catch her, though.
Yeah, she ends up falling pretty quick. But you're there.
I'm good try.
You got her. Notably, you go to catch her and she, has already, tried to thwip her tongue to you.
Yeah.
So that she wouldn't just fall. Alright, well, you go on down. You notice, Kerwin at the gate seeing you and then just giving you, a wave because this is...
I wave back.
Routine at this point.
Hi, Kerwin. Bye, Kerwin.
You hear the echo of a morning.
It's 3 p.m.
He doesn't care.
Yeah. What a dweeb. Alright, well, I tuck Mimi under my arm and start heading out towards the forest.
Alright. The animals on the first layer are notably thinning out a bit.
Cool. Did the first layer have any unique animals left?
Not really. I mean, you could probably hunt down a couple of the ones that were still around, but there's probably a couple stalkers still around. There might be a couple grazers still around. Maybe.
Okay.
But if so...
Any birds? Any, of the specialty animals I doodled that one time?
Oh, definitely birds. They're doing the best out of all of them.
What about, the weird bugs and stuff?
The blue gliders and stuff?
No, the small ones. Remember I did a sheet of,
Oh, yeah, those still
tiny
exist.
fauna? Okay.
Yeah.
Are those also thinning out?
Not as much.
Okay.
They don't seem to be,
high priority hunting?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mainly the problem is, there's a lot of people who were strong enough to go deep within the abyss who are now hunting on,
a tiny patch, yeah.
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 Yeah. Granted, they're not supposed to be. But
who's gonna stop them?
Mm-hmm.
And they want snack.
Yeah.
And they could pick that huge animal up by its neck and swing it into a pot if they wanted to.
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna let the monster in.
Mostly the appetizing animals are,
disappearing quickly?
Yeah.
I take it.
Alright. It is only 3/4 of a mile from the gate to the glowy bit.
Yeah.
So, you get there pretty quick.
Alright. I see if I can stick Mimi through easily enough. I assume there's no issue there, but also I'm, double checking.
Oh yeah, no, she's fine.
Neat. I go in.
Alright. You step through to the same cave as before.
Yep.
The whole valley seems very quiet with most of the people vacated.
Yeah, I imagine it would. Especially at night.
Mm-hmm. There were there's still animals there, but it's not a very large valley, and a good portion of it was devoted to fairly settled land.
Yeah.
And that's just... one side of it is a burnt husk, and the other side of it is just empty.
Yeah. Well, I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder why that happened.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
There's 3 people that live here now, and probably none of them are happy.
Yep.
I look up at presumably the sky.
Sure is a sky. It's pitch black.
No moon?
Oh no, there's definitely no moon.
Alright. Well.
There's no moon. There's a notable lack of bright stars.
Interesting. Are there any stars at all?
They exist, but they seem real far away.
Huh. Okay.
It's the kind of thing that you're looking up and you can tell that there are bits of light up there.
Can I see mine?
But give me a relevant roll.
Okay.
Instantly thought of 3 things you might be able to roll for that.
Let's see. I guess probably perception.
Alright.
Unless you've got a better idea.
No, perception's fine.
That'll be a 24.
Okay. You look up to where your dream is, because you're a Gamden and you have a feeling for those things.
Yeah.
And you can tell that, like the other dreams in the sky, it looks very far away compared to where you're normally seeing it.
Alright. Fascinating.
You've been here at night. You know what it looked like before the goblins left, and all of the stars that were in the sky now seem very distant.
Fascinating. Okay.
It's the kind of thing that if you weren't looking for them, you might not even notice that there were stars in the sky. They're that dim.
Neat. Well, I mean, that's probably for the best.
It does make this valley very dark.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing that I'm a Gar.
Yeah.
And don't have to worry too much about that. I walk into the valley.
Oh, jeez. Okay. You walk into the valley. Where are you going?
I am going to generally check around where I've been before.
Okay.
Keeping my eye and sniffer aware.
Well, the areas that you've been before include the Goblin Village, the Human Village,
The place he was napping.
the place where he was napping.
The place where Chick was stuck to the tree with a knife.
Alright, which one of those are you going to first?
I guess nap spot?
Okay. You get there. Josie is going to town on her toes. Anyway, you get there.
She eat her feet. Otherwise her diet wouldn't be complete.
Oh no. Okay. You get to the place where he was napping before, and it is definitely empty. You can definitely see why it's a good spot, though. It kind of overlooks the rest of the valley.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll check the knife spot.
Okay. You can definitely hear her before you can see her, but she is still definitely pinned to that tree. Looks very uncomfortable. Kind of reaches out a hand to you.
I wave, as though that was what she was doing.
Wow, you are so mean.
This lady killed like 200 children. I'm not feeling real empathetic, alright?
It's
like,
true.
She can stay stabbed to that tree. It's not gonna kill her. Obviously.
Yeah, if it hasn't yet. It probably isn't going to.
Yeah, I have no intention of, like, just unsticking her willy-nilly.
Okay.
Not unless I have, like, a real good reason.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You think I'm just gonna, like, pity her because she's in pain? No.
Alright.
She murdered a lot of people.
She did murder a lot of people.
She can't even argue it wasn't her. I was there.
She can't even argue it wasn't her because she's got a knife through her neck and she can't argue anything.
I don't care what kind of power trip you're on. You murdered a lot of people. You can chill. I'm good.
Hilarious. Okay. Well, I assume you're leaving that area.
Well, she's got a hand free, right?
Yes.
I asked her if she's seen her buddy.
She points in a direction.
Alright, I'll take a glance that way.
I mean, it's towards the main section of the valley with, the Goblin Village and whatnot.
Yeah, okay, I'll check over there.
Okay.
I have no reason to believe her, but I also have no reason not to believe her yet, so, it'll be interesting to see how this goes either way.
Yeah.
I can't lose, even if I lose.
Hilarious. Okay. So, You start heading in that direction. Give me a perception check.
Sure thing. 19.
Okay. Someone is definitely trying to sneak up on you.
Alright. Well, I let them get sort of close, but, like, the moment I hear them start to take, like, an actually aggressive move, I'll be like, sup?
Okay.
And if they continue, I'll just run straight up.
It is hilarious that you can do that.
It's a classic Camden move. They'll never expect me to shoot into the atmosphere.
Okay. Let me get my notes open here. Alright. You see definitely a demon that you've never seen before.
Alright.
Run out of the nearby trees straight at you. She...
Does my supping not, like, deter them?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Not even a little.
Neat.
She is... Well, obviously a demon. She has or the same super long succubus-looking tail as Irie, the one that's pinned to the tree. But otherwise looks pretty different. She's got a darker, sort of tan skin tone, green eyes that really stick out against, well, her otherwise dark appearance. Pointy teeth like a shark's, and long dark red hair she keeps tied up in a messy bun. She's wearing loose-fitting black pants and fastened bandages as a top. And when you jump and start running up, she jumps and tries to follow you.
Does she jump very high?
Yeah. So actually give me, like, a roll.
Alright.
Otherwise, she's going to make a single attack against you before she falls.
Alright. I'm gonna add 5 to that. So she still wins.
Alright. She's gonna make a swing.
Alright.
Just with her fists. Let's see. 18 to hit.
Alright, well, I am going to contest the roll with a parry.
Alright.
Probably not very good. Nope.
Alright, I need some D4s.
How many?
At least 2. Cool. Alright. Take 6 damage. She punches you in the face before falling.
I'm gonna yell rude. Alright.
Your turn. What you doing?
Let's see. What do I want to do? I guess if I'm gonna keep moving in the air, and I'm going to attack, I guess.
Alright. Just with your extendo sword from the sky? Super dick move, Greta.
I'm gonna say, rude, you should at least say hi first. So these are 3 attempted strikes, because I have 3 attacks. One of those is plus 10, and 2 are plus 6. So...
Alright.
You need a lot of d6. Does the... Assuming this is a plus 6, because that feels the most fair. Would that hit?
Nope.
Okay. So, 2 and 1's a crit. For crits, do you want me to double dice or double total?
Whichever's more fun. We don't have established rules for that yet.
Alright, well, this is 10 plus 3, and this is 24. So, 24
Alright.
plus 13, 37.
Alright. Alright, you definitely hit her one good. You hear some very angry demon noises. Alright, she is going to...
I'd really rather just talk. It's what I came here for.
How long does your sword reach?
Let's see. It's got about a 30-foot range.
Okay, so she needs to be able to jump about...
An entire movement distance into the sky. Yeah.
Alright, let's give her a roll for that. She's surprisingly statistically suited for this, but, like... Also, it would be very beneficial if she weren't fighting someone in the sky.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Oh. Okay, she's definitely going to reach you for at least a attack.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to parry it. She has a bonus to hit, right?
She does, yes.
Is it more than one?
Yes.
Then she hits.
Okay. Alright. She hits you once.
Alright. Lay it on me.
3 damage.
Okay. Ouch.
And this is going to be her personal roll to leverage that into staying in the air long enough to make a second strike.
Okay.
Ooh, no.
Alright.
She falls...
Oh, by the way, there are dolls now. 2 of them.
Oh, God.
I hit her, so...
She falls right down to the forest floor again. And yells back up.
I'm gonna have both of the dolls fall, like, next to her.
Oh, God. Yells back up, "Time for talking is long over." Alright, what you doing?
I haven't spoken to you at all before. That's not fair. Anyway, where's Ren? Alright, so 21, 15, and 20.
21, 15, and 20?
Yeah, I'm having the one that lands furthest this way be the one that gets 10.
Okay, you hit twice.
Okay. Since the other 2 were both 6s.
Yeah.
9 and 8. So 17.
Okay. You do 17 more damage.
And I have maxed out on dolls at 5.
Okay,
No,
wait,
I'm
can
at
you
4.
only have 1 per target? Or was that
No.
something else? Okay.
That's something else.
Alright. That is hilarious.
Oh, I should have been calculating damage different. Don't worry about it. I'll do it next round.
Okay.
I keep forgetting shit because we don't do fights very often.
It's true. We don't.
Next round's gonna be rough, just so you know.
Rough?
Yeah.
Oh, God. For her.
I forgot to be adding, things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so...
I'll crit on a 16 if one comes up. And
Ooh.
also... Yeah, I don't have, like... I don't have any of my damage bonuses. The only one I've been applying is the default one, and I have other ones.
Oh.
Like the one that I get from Gamarth stuff, which should be +2, and then I also have one for every doll, and
Fair. All right. Well, do you need some time to go over your stuff? Okay.
No, I'll be adding like 10 or 11 next round.
All right.
To each swing.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, so you made your swings.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She's going to try to make another jump. She can tell which one of you is a clone and not, because your clones are down on the ground for some reason.
Not all of them.
Oh, okay.
But also they're just kind of keeping pace with her.
Oh, okay. Oh, that must be so annoying. Okay, well, she's going to try to make a jump again. This time...
They're dancing next to her and also occasionally sticking out their tongue.
Okay, well, she's definitely going to use her attacks on them.
Okay.
Alright, how many are down there with her?
Just the first two.
Okay. Then...
She's got them flanking her, basically.
She makes 2 attacks.
That's gotta be frustrating.
Yeah. The highest one's a 15. She still has 3 to make, though. Okay, so
one of them goes
that
down,
one's definitely going to hit. And, yeah, that one goes down. I don't even need to roll damage.
Yeah.
And...
They don't have HP to get the hits taken.
And the other one goes down, too. Okay. She manages to pop 2 of the clones. She looks pissed.
Alright, well. I am, I'm going to just start looking for him from the sky. You know, running outside of what I assume her range to be and being like...
Oh my god. So you're just avoiding her at this point?
Yeah, I wasn't here to fight, and it feels kind of like a betrayal to fight her, since we're supposed to do that at the tournament.
Well, that's hilarious. Okay.
I really don't want to beat you up, because, like, I promised I wouldn't until... Just chill.
Roll perception.
No. It's a 1. Whatever I could have seen, I do not.
Okay. Okay, you do your trotting around, but you don't see Ren.
Alright.
Meanwhile, there is a very angry shark girl running after you on the ground.
Yeah.
Being like, get back here!
I'm not here to fight!
Come fight me like an adult!
Look, if Ren says it's okay, I'll fight you. But I, made a deal.
That just gets an angry scream. Alright.
I'm doing a light jog.
She's gonna get a roll to try and catch up with you.
Okay. I've got some pretty good movement, so you know.
Okay. So does she, apparently. Alright.
Anger fuels her. She do a run.
She manages to jump up on a tree branch, and then from there to you. She's gonna try to hit you. She does not hit you. She falls to the ground, grabs a stone, and tries throwing it at you.
Can I roll to catch it? Alright. It's mine.
It's a 20.
I own it.
You catch the rock she throws at you.
I put it in my pocket and keep going. Does it instantly form an imprint? Because I feel like it should instantly form an imprint.
Yes. It absolutely does.
Delightful.
Alright, are you still looking for Ren?
Yeah.
Give me another roll for that.
Alright, let's let's do this one. That stands out. That'll be 23.
Okay. You spot him. He's a ways off.
All right.
Just kind of laying in the middle of what used to be the Goblin Village.
I relaxedly jog that way.
On top of one of the roofs. Okay. Okay. She hurls a tree at you after punching it down.
Okay.
She misses. She misses pretty bad, even. It seems like, she's probably strong enough to punch down a tree and lift it and throw it, but not accurately.
All right.
However, that gets Ren's attention, and and give me a perception check.
For sure. 9.
Okay. You hear his voice, not anywhere near where you saw him.
Yeah.
Far off. He's standing in a tree that is a fair bit, well, lower than I was going to say. But it's off to one of your sides and not that far away.
Hey.
Hey. Need something?
Sorta. I was here to talk.
Ah. She giving you a problem?
Not really.
Now that Ren's here, you hear her curse angrily, and then she just turns and walks away.
Hilarious.
He shrugs, hops down to the ground.
Alright. I, lightly jog to the ground. The way I do.
It looks really silly because you are essentially jogging in midair.
I'm
downward.
taking an invisible escalator.
Yeah, I was imagining it like a spiral staircase down. You get down
Technically, I could 1 foot hop it down, but
yeah,
that would only be for flexing on people, and that's not what I'm here for.
By the time you get down to the ground, he's found a comfortable place to sit.
Neat. Where are we? Are we in a tree line? Are we in the forest?
You are
in
the forest, about half a mile away from the goblin area still.
Alright. I'll just sit on a low branch. It's the closest thing to a chair in the middle of a forest.
Yeah. It's like... So, what do you want?
Mostly to vent.
About Sadi?
No.
Good
to know her name, though.
Yeah.
Is that not her name?
No, I just...
Well, if someone's gonna throw a tree at me, I kind of want to know what their name is.
Yeah, I can see that. So, you're here to... What now?
Vent. Talk about my problems.
To me.
Yeah. Well, some of them are your problems, too. You just don't know about them.
It seems like nearly anyone in the world would be a better choice, but...
You would think. You would think that.
Well, I got nothing better to do.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Now, how did talking to Lilith go?
Oh, yeah. Alright, I guess.
She was down here for a couple days.
Yeah. She's been coming back and forth ever since, too.
She's got a good head on her shoulders, so... I don't know. I guess I'm interested to hear how that's going.
She's depressing as hell to talk to.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't used to be, but she definitely has been recently.
Yeah, well, with the world ending, it's really a downer. But, I mean, better company than those two, so I guess I can't bitch.
No. You know, I really figured that you would have kept, like... Were none of your kind good company?
Hell no.
Oh. That sucks.
Besides, Sadi just wants to murder me.
No. Is that why she's, like, always at a periphery? Is she gonna come to the fight thing, too? I thought she was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she'll fight you. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Weird. What, is it because I'm fighting you and I can't be the one to kill you?
What? No, it's because I got her sister nailed to a tree.
Oh.
She is platinum mad about that.
Oh, okay. Well, I just, sometimes you hear stories about, like, you can't be the one to beat my enemy, I have to be the one to beat my enemy, and then there's more fighting.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that.
That's a shame. Those were some really cool stories.
She just wanted to kill you because, there'd be no reason for me to have her sister nailed to a tree if you weren't here.
Well, that's silly.
I don't think it's smart either, but what are you gonna do?
Throw trees, apparently. And rocks and whatever she could get her hands on.
We all have our ways of throwing little temper tantrums.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Well... I have been dealing with some shit up in, like, the main city.
This is... Right up until you said that, I thought you were going to say you were joking. No, but go on. Don't let me keep you from your...
I mean, if you don't want to hear me out, that's fine. I'll talk to my nightmares. It'll be okay.
No. Go. Sure. Whatever. We're doing this.
I peel Mimi off of my shoulders and put her in my lap.
Holy shit, that's a thing. Thought that was clothing.
No, this is Mimi. Say hi, Mimi.
Hi, Mimi.
I made her like a day ago or something.
Made her?
Yeah, out of a frog and like a rat.
Is that how your people,
No. No, she's a brand new thing.
Gross.
I mean... I guess, kinda. It does some fucky things, but, I mean, she's cool. Look at her. How cool is that?
Mimi licks her eye and then gives him a stare. If you say so.
I think she's great. Anyway, that was, like, the highlight of my last day, except for, I guess, bringing my teacher back from everywhere into a single point instead of a million tiny points, which was important to happen, but came with some bad news when I was already dealing with bad news.
You fucking suck at telling stories.
I know. I'm not used to it. Usually I just do shit. So, I agreed to do this fight with you. Since I agreed to do this fight with you, no less than 3 people have told me that they'll just come down here and, like, clear this layer so that it's not a problem anymore. But I agreed to do the fight with you. And that would be, like, super rude to just be like, done with it. But there is so much shit going on up there. So much.
You have gotta be kidding me.
What?
Rude.
Obviously, I didn't take them up on it.
Never mind, I'm not interrupting. Go on.
Okay, so
I won't be rude.
One of those groups is the nobles, who just wants to, like, get the whole army or whatever together and just run on through.
Bring it on. I'd prefer not to kill all of them at once, but...
I mean...
Why are you stopping? What are you, stupid?
What, you think I should just be sending, like, a whole bunch of people down here to kill you?
No. I told you my stated goal. I don't want to kill all of them at once and then have a bunch of rotting bodies to deal with.
I am, like, completely certain that at least 2 of the people that offered could kill you. Not, like, mildly convinced, but 100% certain.
Whatever. Let them.
Why?
I
made an agreement. That feels wrong.
Look, how many times do I have to say this? I don't want to deal with piles of rotting bodies. That is my only goal here. Don't send an army down here. The whole point of the tournament is so that people can see how strong I am, so they won't come down here in a mob and die on my fucking doorstep, okay?
I mean, it sounds an awful lot like you'd prefer that I just send those 2 down here.
I don't care.
But you'd die.
The world's ending. What part of that are you not understanding?
Well, I am hoping to make the world not end, thank you.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. I have to get to the bottom of this stupid hole. Yeah. You don't know me very well, so that's fair.
Whether it's tomorrow at the hands of 2 whatever people, or when the world collapses in some amount of time, it doesn't matter. I just don't want my last couple of days/weeks to be full of fucking corpses. You get it?
I mean, I guess. I was gonna offer to just, like... I don't know. I had a spell idea.
And why do you care anyway?
What do you mean, why do I care?
Look, you're saying you don't want to do that because it's rude.
Yeah.
Because it's... I don't know how to express how angry that makes me.
Really?
Yes.
That makes you angry?
More than anything else you've done.
Keeping to an agreement.
You're saying... You're saying that I present a certain problem to you.
Mm-hmm.
And to other people up there who have other interests.
Yeah.
And you're keeping them from coming down here and trying to clear me out. Because we made an agreement.
Yeah.
Are they, I don't know, your followers or something?
I mean, a couple of them could be said to agree with my goals.
But they don't take orders from you.
Not directly, no.
And so, what kind of... How fucking full of yourself do you have to be like, don't go down there and kill that guy? Yeah, I'm mad, okay?
Well, one of them probably agreed because they assume that you'll kill me.
Well, anytime you want to do that now.
If I do that, I won't make it to the bottom of the hole, and that is my stated goal.
I mean, you're free to just walk past me.
I mean, I guess that's true, but I did say that I would do the tournament.
Look, are you 1,000 corpses? If the answer is no, I don't care that you're here.
I mean... Well... I'm a little bit confused by a statement that you've made before, which was that you wanted things to go back to how they were.
Yeah, I'd prefer that, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not. Like, you know the world's ending, I know the world's ending.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you bother asking for that?
Well, you see. Like I've said before, I kinda woke up knowing my purpose, and that purpose feels pretty good. If I'm gonna be doing anything while the world ends, kinda like to be doing that.
I see. Okay, well... As I was going to say before, I have a spell idea. I would probably suggest testing it on one of the other two first, if you were even interested in it at all. But I don't know that you will be. I can say that it would probably give you a chance of not dying. As much of a chance of not dying as anyone else in the city. Assuming that I end up saving the world, or shuttling it into a different world. That's more what I'm trying to do.
No.
Thoughts?
This place isn't gonna last. Where we are right now.
No, the whole thing isn't going to last. The whole cake.
Cake?
Okay, well... The hole back there leads to a different area. You know that?
Vaguely.
Yeah. Up there leads to a different area. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That can be considered the top of the cake.
What is a cake?
You don't know what a cake is? Oh, man. Okay. It's like a... You know that cookie I gave you? It's like a cookie that is... It's in layers. Do you know what an onion is? Do you know what any food item is?
I know what goblins are, but I have a feeling that's not the answer you're looking for.
No, it's not. Okay,
Humans too, but they're not as good.
I picked some leaves off of the tree and I stacked them. Imagine these are all, like, areas packed on top of each other. The top would be the city. This would be the first leaf under that. You can jump up and down one from there.
Huh.
I can assume that the next one down jumps up and down from there. And so on until there's a bottom.
So what
I need to get to the bottom.
You're on top. Maybe there's one more up there too.
Because that one was around and at the top of the cake leaf pile from before this place joined up with it. There was never anything that led out of it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, if my spell ends up working out, you can look for the top of the cake. All you want. I've got to get to the bottom.
Alright. So... Well... It's hardly a secret. You know we can't leave,
Yeah.
right?
My spell would probably change that. I would give it like a 95% chance.
And that place is, not ending?
No, the whole thing's gonna end if I don't get to the bottom. It'll probably still end, but I'm going to try to take all of the people there, and maybe also the city itself if I can get away with it, and throw it through a hole into a different world. I have to get to the bottom, though. And that might not even be how it goes, but I am going to try to save people.
Okay. What makes you think you can do this?
I'm a witch. I'm a witch and a bunch of other things that make me think I can do this. I actually think probably... Well, there are two people that need to be there. Me and my teacher. Based on what I understand to be a bet with some gods. Or if not a bet, then an arrangement.
Some what now?
Gods.
More edible snacks?
No. You saw me do some spells in here, yeah? I can't imagine you missed them.
The thing you did with the rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
Well, I was calling on two gods for that. I mean, it wouldn't have done...
That tells me exactly nothing.
Okay, well, a god is like an architect, or, like, if we're in a world, they made the rules for it. And by existing, make those rules be in effect. So when I use one of them in a spell, call on their aspects, the things that they are able to make the rules about, I am, like, drawing on that.
Huh. Alright.
So it's basically just... It's a reason to attempt, anyway. It's better than giving up.
So, if I'm understanding you right, you want to do some weird spell on me for some reason.
Yeah.
Send me up where you come from.
Yeah.
Which is just... Whew. And then you're gonna go all the way to the bottom and try to, make the world not end? Well, make the world end the right way or whatever.
Make the world end in a way that is the very smallest amount of all of us dying, yes.
Why?
I don't want to die and I care about the people.
Oh, no, not that part. The part that involves me.
Oh, there are a couple of reasons. One, some of the things that Lilith said kind of got to me.
Huh.
I don't fully believe that you're entirely evil. And it's hard to kill someone that you don't believe is entirely evil.
Oh my god, wait. Say that again.
Don't make me doubt this. It'll be very bad for you.
We've already established that I don't care. Say it again.
I don't think that you're fully evil. And I think that if I put you in a different body that can survive outside of here and doesn't require you to eat people, then maybe those things will be true.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess, given the choice between, the world ending with me along with it and the world ending possibly without me along with it, I guess I would choose the latter.
Well, okay.
That said, still gotta ask, no, but, why me? You're not offering this to either of them?
I was going to, But she was throwing trees at me and didn't want to talk, and the other one has a knife in her mouth.
Yeah.
So I can't talk to her either.
She deserved it.
Yeah, she did. But also, I'm not gonna, negotiate with people who can't negotiate back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was going to offer to try it on the knifed up one first, if you would like to see what the results are. But also...
No, that's a pretty bad idea.
Okay.
Frankly, without her nailed up to that tree, her sister's just gonna be more of a pain.
Well, okay.
I mean, she's already trying to kill me, but... if I tell her to fight in a tournament, she's gonna fight in a tournament.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
If I do this, probably the most ideal situation for you would be to pretend that you only just started existing.
I have to ask something.
Okay.
You made a big deal and clearly cared about the me not being entirely evil bit, but have you considered you might not be entirely good?
Yeah.
You're saying some pretty evil shit. Sure, yeah. I'll lie about that, though. I'm in.
Would you rather not?
Oh no, it's a great idea. Telling the truth would cause some problems.
You would probably die before you had a chance to redeem yourself.
Redeem myself?
Yeah.
Who said anything about that? This is just about survival.
Yeah. I'm hoping that when you have a body that isn't telling you to just murder people, you'll come around to the idea that maybe murder's not a great idea.
It's not murder, it's population control and food.
See how you feel about that this time.
Okay.
I'm not asking you to change immediately. I am asking you to stop eating things you won't be able to eat anyway, so...
Yeah, whatever. I mean, being blunt, I'd still rather things just go back to how they were.
Yeah, I know. You've made that very clear.
But, given that my options right now seem to be let the world end and die, or let the world end and don't die, whatever needs to be done for that latter one.
Cool. What should we do about the other two then? I could try shouting the offer to her. I don't know if she'll hear me. She seemed pretty angry last time. Just stand slightly outside of her reach, be like,
Well, I mean, they're being kind of a pain in the ass, and we don't need a tournament anymore. I'll just off them.
do me a favor.
What's that?
Don't eat the goo.
Excuse me?
The goo. The goo they turn into?
Yeah, but why?
Well, I want to see if it's Umber materia. Which means doing testing.
Huh.
Why, will it go bad?
I don't know. Not much of a precedent.
Well, I'm curious.
Alright.
And you won't benefit from it, so...
Well, yeah, I guess I've got some hunting to do.
Okay, I'll get the spell ready.
Alright. How confident are you in this, going good?
Let me put it this way. My teacher threw parts of her body, her mind, her soul, everything, so far scattered about that they ended up in my original dimension, which is not connected to this world at all. Or any of the ones on this leaf cake. It's the one I'm going to try to throw us to. Enough that she was able to have a body over there, meet my family, and then I made a spell that tore her all the way back and put her together again from tiny pieces. Yesterday. No, today. Earlier, it feels like yesterday because it's nighttime here. It's day over there. So, I will be starting with you from you having anything at all to work with. I put her together from pieces of paper.
So we probably don't need a test subject.
Probably not, no.
Alright. That's good.
Honestly, I would only even suggest doing it if you were scared.
I'm fine. Okay.
Kind of a waste of material otherwise.
Yeah.
And another person I'd have to handle. I have so much on my plate.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be dead.
Only sort of if it is Umbra materia. You can reconstitute a person from that.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. I mean, if it's not eaten.
Oh.
If you eat it, then it's pretty gone.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I could throw it back up. Who knows?
Well, it's worth testing if you have anybody you'd want reconstituted.
God, no. I wouldn't have murdered him in the first place.
I kind of figured. Then you started talking about throwing him up. Man, I really thought that the two you left alone would be like friends or something.
God, no. The two that I left alone were the two strongest that I planned to use.
Huh.
But, well, the one up and burned down the human place right after I said that we wouldn't do that, and so I had to nail her to a tree. And the other one's been trying to kill me since, because, I nailed her sister to a tree.
Yeah, I could see why that would piss her off.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, I'm going to work on getting all the stuff together that I need for this, because it's going to be kind of a lot of stuff.
Okay.
It's a big spell. I'll be back in, if not tonight, tomorrow sometime.
Well, I'll have, 2 disgusting piles of black goo for you.
I'll bring a sack.
Neat.
Greta leaves. Alright, I'm gonna go.
He stands up and starts being like, Sati, oh, Sati. And wanders off into the woods.
Alright. Well, does she accost me on my way out?
Let me make a few rolls, actually.
Alright, go for it. I am walking on the ground until she does something to stupidly attack me.
Yeah.
Is that a 13?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go.
That being a certain number, I actually have to think about this for a minute.
Do you need another one?
Mm-mm. This
Okay.
was perfect. Okay. You definitely hear a fight break out by the time you're reaching the first layer again. It seems to break down and start back up a couple of times. You see a large explosion when you are getting close to the exit. And just...
Greta's like, all of this feels bad, but I have to do things.
Yeah.
I don't like being proxy responsible for murders.
Right. And you actually do see her again as she essentially runs up to you and is like, You told him to kill me?
Well, you weren't talking to me.
Just take me up there with you. And my sister.
Are you willing to talk now?
Yep, talking right now.
Okay. If I turn you into another creature, are you going to consent to it?
Yes, just whatever. Take us both.
I don't know that you can go up, can you?
You can do it.
Yeah,
right?
If you'll agree to...
To whatever you want. Yes. Agreed. Whatever.
Alright. Let's go to your sister.
It takes about that long for Ren to show back up.
Hey, she agreed.
Hey, that's great. I don't care. He leans down, grabs her by the tail, and starts pulling her into the woods.
Ren.
Huh?
Don't make me think you're evil, please.
You just agreed to me murdering her.
Yeah.
Like...
you know exactly why I agreed to it.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Because she wasn't going to agree to my terms. She just did. Apparently, she just needed a nice strong prod from you.
He looks down at her and just says, I am so disappointed in you. Let's go, and walks off.
That's a huge relief.
Huge relief?
Yeah. I don't want to be responsible for any more murders than I have to be. Anyway, let's go, get a thumbs up or something from your sister.
Yeah, whatever. She leads the way after giving you the look of, you just told him to murder me.
No, I told him that we needed to deal with, you guys being a problem. And if I could stand over you and just shout down terms, and you would just throw trees at me, that doesn't get anywhere. Besides, I wasn't going to let him totally murder you. I think you guys are nightmare adjacent, so I might have been able to rebuild you. I did ask him to leave the goo.
You are quite a villain.
I was gonna bring you back, probably. It was my intention.
Whatever you say, don't, I'm not trying to argue here. Let's just get my sister and leave. Clearly feeling very threatened, she leads you over to her sister.
Greta's like, dang it, I'm not trying to be threatening.
And she's like, so this lady's gonna do some sort of weird experiments on us, but Ren's not gonna murder us, so let's get going, okay? You have to give, a sign? Can you...
won't do anything that you won't agree to, but also...
Just give her a thumbs up, it'll be fine. She gives you the thumbs up.
Okay.
You gotta get Ren to pull out the...
Yeah, okay. I will in just a sec. Before I agree to bring you guys up into that city at all, assuming that you can pass that barrier, because Ren made it sound like it wasn't a possibility.
I mean, we can't on our own. I don't know what you can do.
Okay. Well, I might need to build you a new body first to get you out, which is fine. I was planning on doing that anyway, if you agreed. If I bring you up there and you're in these bodies, I will have you killed if you hurt anyone.
Both of their eyes go a lot wider at the "I will have you killed" part before you continue it.
You don't understand. I am responsible for a lot of people, and there will be a lot of assumptions made if I bring someone who has, in the past, done as much murdering as you two have into the city.
Rules. We'll follow whatever rules you want.
Okay.
This is just trying to get away from Ren time for us. We'll do anything you say.
Okay.
Great.
I ask Ren to take the knife out.
He suddenly walks out from behind a nearby tree like, I
know.
Fine.
Terrible.
You know she deserves this, though.
I know.
Okay. He pulls out the knife and he's like, see how nice I am? Throws it aside.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. They're both, like, looking at him. Uh-oh.
If you want, you can come wait up in the exit area.
He looks at them like, what, you seriously think I'm going to kill you the moment she turns her back? And they both nod. I'm going back to sleep.
Alright, see you in a bit.
They follow you to the cave.
I have them sit down, and, well, they've all seen me do magic.
Mm-hmm.
I do an extremely light, containment spell around them.
Okay. Just to
ease their fears.
Okay.
It's mostly for show.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at containment spells and can make them look pretty flashy. I've got enough practice at that.
Alright. Give me either a witch magic or a performance roll.
I'll do witch magic. I want to try that new mechanic.
Alright.
Cool, so it's gonna be like a... I forget what I have my numbers in it now. I just changed them. 11.
Okay.
Almost a crit fail. But not.
Would have been interesting to think about what a crit fail would even do in this situation. But...
You know, instead of, making a spell that has a slight outward push, it has a slight inward push.
Oh, God. That could be pretty bad.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
pushes down on head a little bit.
Alright, spell goes off without a hitch.
I imagine most of what it does is whenever they move, it, scatters dirt away from them, making them feel like they have a bubble.
Yeah. Alright. You can see that Sadi is, spending time trying to comfort Irie.
Alright. I'm gonna go back up into the city and start collecting items.
Okay.
I'm gonna need so much stuff.
Yeah. You really are going to do this spell 3 times?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. I wonder if there have ever been twin succubi.
Well, there's about to be.
Yeah. They will be born at basically the same time, so...
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go find Colette and Coralie first thing.
Okay. Well...
Do you need to stop here?
I don't think so.
Alright, I'll go find Colette and Coralie.
Yeah. A little while longer. Alright, so you go find Colette and Corley. Colette is still working the tavern.
I imagine Arlette is very busy.
Yeah, it's getting close to 5 now, and when you walk into the tavern, you see... Oh god, okay. Having thought about this for 2 seconds. There's kind of a commotion, because Anita is sitting across the table from Yulia, with Elise sitting in the chair next to her, while Arlette stands there at the end of the table and lectures Anita on not doing interrogations the day she gets back when she could be spending time with her wife. Yulia looks extremely uncomfortable, but for the reason of, like, there's a couple having a fight, like, 2 feet from me, and also it would be rude for me to just get up and leave, and, like...
Yeah.
She's definitely regretting being in this chair.
Cool. How's it going?
She gives you a look of pure, save me. While Elise just looks confused. Arlette comes over to you. Greta, tell this woman that I married that she has priorities other than work, having literally just come back.
Anita, dear teacher of mine.
Yeah.
Your wife says that you have priorities other than work.
You feel Arlette's anger spread through the room, being a succubus. She's like, Greta, dear, that is not what I told you to say.
But it's what you said.
I said to tell her that she has other priorities.
Yeah.
Not that I say she has other priorities.
But you did. That was what you said. I mean, it came from you. You're her wife. Shouldn't that have a lot of weight?
Puts her hand on your shoulder. Be a dear and escape before I do what I'm about to do.
Greta grabs Colette and runs.
Colette is like, oh, but that was just getting interesting. Do we really have to? You find Coralie lounging at home, though.
Coralie.
Hmm?
I need you to.
For what?
That project.
Yeah, okay. Do I need to get my stuff, or, like...
No.
Okay.
I bring them down at... Let's do... Northgate.
Okay. You go to Northgate.
Alright. Can I get you two to make as many imprints of, like, happy children and pleasant surprise as you possibly can?
Yeah.
Plain joy is fine. Relaxation.
Well, I mean... Yeah, but it'd super help if we had, like, any witch and a bunch of those crystals. Or do you just want us to make them?
Yeah.
And just leave them around?
Yeah, I'll collect them.
Oh. Alright.
I can move them, I just need a lot of them.
Seems like we could probably just grab, like, one of your students, though.
Okay. Why?
Well, otherwise we gotta remember where we left all of them.
Well, they're gonna be here, right?
Oh, you want us to make them all right here at Northgate?
I I mean, we've got enough kids around.
I don't want to be the one to have to tell you this, Greta, but it's not a good look for an adult to be luring many children to a location.
To make them happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're goblin children. They're already here. It's not luring them.
You're talking about the goblins. I can do that.
What did you think I was talking about?
I thought you meant for us to go get random children. And
no, if we were going to do random children, we'd go to the orphanage. Obviously.
See, even that would be a better idea than, like, luring children to Northgate to give them candy or something.
Luring children to Northgate was never on my list of things to do.
Yeah, well, you should have said that.
We already have kids here. Oodles of them. Look around you.
Down there.
Yeah.
I mean, you said Northgate, not
your
restaurant at Northgate.
Fine. We go to the restaurant. I thought that part was implicit with my goals.
Definitely not.
Okay, well, we go down.
It definitely seemed like you were talking about luring Upper District children over to the gate to give them candy or something.
No, just, I need a lot of imprints. A lot of them.
Okay.
Actually, can we put them in, like...
Don't say cages.
No! God, why would you think that? I'm trying to think of, like groups of imprint types. Like, if I was going to make a succubi, have a favorite flavor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, cultivate those as good flavors that are good for them to be pursuing.
Okay, so you just want, a bunch of different kinds of joy?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I mean...
I need 3 different distinct flavors that are positive that way.
Huh. Alright.
I was thinking, the joy of children would be a good one. Or maybe, Fear is not a good one. That one's off the table. Sorry, Colette.
She's like, I know that!
That's good.
Well, I mean... Out of curiosity, why don't we just go to your friend's house?
Well, I mean... That's a lot of a very specific kind.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, you need a lot of them, and... I mean, I've only been there a couple of times, but it looked like... It looked like they were doing their best to, welcome all those kids and make them feel happy and comfortable, so...
Is this from Coralie?
Colette.
Okay. Well, maybe.
If it's not what you want, we can do
I'll
our
go
best
look.
here. Okay.
When you said your friend's house, I thought you were talking about a different friend, who you've also been to twice, that also had the kids for a short period of time.
No, of course not. I'm not talking about Sarah's place.
Does Coralie perk up at that?
Oh, yeah. She definitely does a bit of a... what's going on at Sarah's place?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go check the,
I'm very worried about it.
I'm gonna go check the LeBruces, and I will be right back. Could you guys get to work on that?
Yeah. Just... We'll gather all the kids, meet up at Eastgate, and do the, do the... I don't know what we're going to do to make them all happy yet. Kids like.
Birthday parties.
But whose birthday is it?
I don't know.
Just choose one?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems weird. We'll ask them. It's gotta be someone's birthday. There's enough of them.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
Alright, well, someone is getting an awesome birthday party.
Hell yeah.
You see some of the kids nearby already kind of perking up.
Alright. I run back up.
Okay.
I got places to be.
Alright, you go back up.
I am actually gonna stop at the other end first and see if the undead girl is there.
Oh, Nia's definitely there.
Nia!
This time she seems to have fashioned... She had the, grass haircut going on last time. Or, snake plant almost. This time she's got, in addition to that, two, as symmetrical as she could find them sticks with, some leaves and stuff on them.
You're really going for the druid look.
Make them look a little bit like antlers.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I thought I'd try out something a little more natural looking, you know?
Yeah. That's very natural.
Yeah.
Unnatural, natural. You get stuck on everything?
Everything.
Yeah, I bet.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, it looks nice and cool, but, when I'm looking in the mirror and stuff, but then, you walk past one person who's wearing a particularly flowy robe, or, oh my god, sleeping? Oh my god, sleeping.
You poor thing.
So, suffice it to say, these aren't gonna last long. Enjoy them while they're here.
You should really get someone to, do your portrait when you've got a good look going.
Oh my god, that is such a good idea.
I'm the best. Anyway,
Do you know anyone?
I'll ask around.
Alright.
On a different note, can I get some succubus parts off you? I know you hoard, a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, what kind of parts and what for?
Any that you've got, and I'm building some bodies.
Oh.
I need them for a spell.
Ah, I see. Well,
I'd offer to pay, but I don't know if you want money.
No. Just, well...
I'll give you interesting stuff if I get it?
Yes, but also, well, for one, what are you doing with the old bodies?
I don't know that they're going to be there still.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if not that, at least let me see the new ones.
I mean, okay.
Great. Well, I definitely have some teeth from the last time that I was looking to redo my teeth.
Man, I'm gonna feel like such a jerk if the spells fail.
Oh?
Well, yeah, I just told you I'd show you, but, if I mess it up, then... Look at my failure.
Greta. That's not the point of an experiment.
Yeah.
I mean, look at these, she points to her antlers. These are a total failure, but still fun. It's just materials for a project. You don't gotta feel bad if it doesn't work out.
I'm so happy you understand.
She keeps digging through her closet. Let me roll for some stuff.
Okay.
Well, that die is gone forever.
What have you done?
I dropped a D4.
No!
Oh, I see it.
That die was gone for a second.
An instant that felt like an eternity. Ooh.
Harsh. Talk about some low rolls.
No, they're actually good. But I'm not done yet.
Okay, what do you need?
I'm thinking.
have many dice.
Is that a dinosaur?
Yes. It's my lucky Dicenosaur.
Excuse me?
You knew about the Dicenosaur.
I did not know about the Dicenosaur.
I've had the Dicenosaur for forever. He keeps my dice happy.
What?
He's lucky.
Oh
No,
my
but
God.
like you've seen him before.
He has such a silly look on his face.
That's how you know he's lucky.
Is that all it takes?
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, like, he doesn't look happy or sad. He looks confused. And that's really what you want your dice rolls to do. Confuse
Now I
you.
see how you do it. All these years of wondering.
All along, it was the Dicenosaur.
No, but seriously, where did that thing come from?
I've had it for years. It's always been in the dice bag. I don't know. You didn't know.
Well, normally you get the dice out and hand them to me.
But I've had him out on the table before. Did you just never notice the Dicenosaur?
Never. Where did you get the Dicenosaur?
Okay, so you know how they have, like, bath bombs that have stuff in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the times that you got me one, a really long time ago, I got the Dicenosaur in it, and I couldn't figure out where to put it, and I didn't want to toss it because it was a gift. So eventually he ended up in the dice bag, and that's where he's been ever since.
Oh my God, I love him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kept him.
Rock on, Dicenosaur. Alright, well I gotta roll this one because it's cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
He has China written on his foot.
Of course he does.
That is a lot of rolling ones on D6.
I know. 4 of them.
Yeah.
In fact, almost all of the D6s I rolled. The only other ones were these 2s.
Yeah.
That are also in a pair.
Yep.
Funny enough, the 4 1s and the 2 2s add up to the same amount.
Yes. That is how math works. Good job, Chloe.
Thank you. I can do basic arithmetic.
Yes, up to at least 4.
Mm-hmm. And if you add those together, you get 8.
I thought for a second that you were going to say double 4.
Oh my God, yes. Wasted opportunity right there. Okay. So, that's more than I was expecting, but you get 4 succubus teeth, 4 succubus eyes, which is weird because after she finds the first pair and hands them to you, all excitedly, she goes back to looking and pulls out a second pair and she's like, when did I get 2 pairs of these? Alright, here you go.
Thank you. These are really well preserved.
Yeah. I do my best. And you get 18 miscellaneous succubus bones.
Neat. Alright. I'll let you know how it goes.
Alright, cool. I don't suppose the spell will be open to, viewing?
Since you helped, I'd probably let you, but most people know.
I'd be interested, but if it's gonna affect things in a bad way.
It's not that it'll affect things so much as it'll complicate, like, the future a little.
Well then, no. I'll stay out.
Okay.
But, yeah, definitely tell me how it goes.
For sure.
All right, where are you going?
All right. I'm leaving with my loot.
You are leaving with your loot.
Oh, right. I should count the thing. How many spades did I get?
Let's see.
I had 18 rando sucky bones, and I imagine they're priority.
3.
3? That's perfect. Neat. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go to the Bruce family house.
All right.
Yep. I'm just looking for imprints.
Give me just a sec. All right. You go to the Bruce's place. There are the same people you have seen several times now guarding the door, but they're just like, Elise isn't home.
Okay. I was hoping to pick up some imprints.
What exactly does that mean?
You don't know which stuff? Okay, well, when people are, experiencing an overwhelming amount of emotion, they often leave behind, this residue of that emotion.
And you need some from our house.
Well, you guys just adopted all those adorable goblins, and you were making them all very happy, and I was hoping that maybe that left behind some happiness imprint stuff.
Immediately, the guard that you're talking to's tail starts wagging. He gets a huge grin on his face, and he's like, "Yeah. Let me go see if I can find someone who's not on duty to."
Yeah.
Wait right here.
Okay.
You watch as he goes inside, and shortly afterwards, a goblin kid comes out and stands where he was standing, folds his arm and gives you folds his arms and gives
absolutely delighted.
A disgruntled look. No loitering near the house.
Of course. I'll be out of your way in no time.
Good. You better.
Greta's tail is just wagging.
Kid is giving you, the obviously toughest look he can manage. It's not intimidating at all.
That's a delight. I mean, I'm very intimidated.
Yeah. You better be.
I am. I lay my ears back dramatically.
He looks so proud of himself. The Gar comes back moments later with a presumably sister of his.
Yeah.
Who comes up to you and reaches out a hand. Hello.
Hi.
My name's Lena.
Hi, Lena. I'm Greta. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Since Elise isn't home, I'm gonna be your escort today, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine.
Great. So, you just need to look around our floors or something?
Yeah, basically. If you have any suggestions for places that people have been particularly happy, then let's go there first.
Oh.
Playing with kids, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, probably, the dining room.
Let's go there.
As she's leading you there, she explains, a lot of the kids weren't getting regular meals before they came here, so they're all pretty full of joy when it's mealtime.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when it's something they like.
What's their favorite?
Well, I mean, it depends on the kid. But a lot of them are particularly happy to get, any kind of meat.
That's fair.
They didn't get it much when they were, down there. Surprisingly, some of them like it better than dessert.
Wow.
Even though they're, children. But also, desserts are very popular.
I bet. Well, when I've got food figured out, I'll try to bring some by.
Well, we'll appreciate it, but they're in no danger of going hungry anytime soon.
Yeah. I gather imprints if there are imprints.
Alright, you get to the dining room, and sure enough, there are quite a few there.
Oh, geez, there's a bunch of them. That's great.
Most of them are like a mix of relief, gratitude, happiness. Definitely a bit that are just a swirling mass of like overwhelming, sometimes even like bittersweet feeling.
Yeah.
Like, you know those times when something makes you so happy, but it's because it's covering for the lack of something that you hadn't experienced prior, and it just leaves you in kind of tears and vulnerable.
Oh, those are perfect.
Yeah.
This is great. I gathered them up.
Glad I could be of help. She's like, I don't see anything.
It's something witches can see. Here, I start describing the one that I am currently curling.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
If I really spend some time, I could probably tell you which goblin it came from. But, that'd take some work.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You might also consider the bedrooms. Well, just for similar reasons. If you need more, anyway.
How many are here?
Goblins?
No, the imprints, out of character.
Oh.
Because I need to know if I can carry them all or not. Or if I need to, build the spell to do so. I have a certain number of those things.
That many.
Okay. We are looking at 37.
37 imprints. Yeah.
Neat. That's more than I can carry. I can carry about 15.
Fair.
Alright, well, I'm going to load up on those 15, and then... No, I'm going to load up on 10 of them, and I'm going to use the 5 remaining crystals to build a matrix to carry the rest, after I pile them on top of them.
Okay.
Alright, so these are the components I'm using. I've got a bow wrapped around a box with all the little imprint holding stones that I'm using for this inside of it. The imprints are, directly underneath that. And I've got several Eternal Fortunes just kind of in a circle around that. Witch blood. Greta's blood. My blood. As a component. And a little bit more, but as a tithe, which is separate from just a component. And then a bowl, a cup, and a vial. That's all my stuff. Alright. Imprints of joy, piled here on the ground, so many parts and pieces of happiness found. Just for a while let these be spellbound. Let them be held for as long as this ribbon stays wound, and release its bounty when this bow is uncrowned. I gather all of the imprints I can find from the bedrooms, too.
Nice.
For the record, for this.
Give me a witch magic roll.
Okay. Would this count as a containment? It's containing something.
It's a bit of a stretch.
Well, it is up to you. So I'm going to take that as probably not. That is a 22.
Alright, give me 40-20. I mean, roll me 40-20. Sorry.
Well, you said give. I
know.
16, 19, 25.
That is how many more you can carry.
Okay. I get a total of 35. Neat. That's funny, to be honest.
Yeah.
Neat. Alright. I thank her very, very much for her time.
Sure. Anytime. Her tail wags slightly.
I make sure to spread the ones that I couldn't carry back out.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need?
Oh, no. No, this will be quite adequate.
Alright.
Is there anything you guys need?
Well, I just wanted to ask, how's Elise doing? I mean, she seemed pretty reluctant to move, but I hope she's doing okay.
Well, I'm sure she'll be back around with a lot of news later.
Oh, well, she comes back here every day. I'm asking for an outside perspective. She'll swear up and down she's doing great until,
Yeah. Well, from my perspective, I think she's doing well, but also maybe a bit frustrated with me.
Ah, well.
Which, also, I really value her opinions, so...
She's a smart girl, and she's always been prone to being frustrated. We used to tease her for getting mad really easily.
Aw.
She tries to hide it, but she's still got a bit of that, bitey bit inside.
That makes sense.
Well,
I really value it.
I'm glad to see she's in a good place.
Yeah.
We do miss her around here, but, I mean, she stops by every day, like I said. It's just, well, there's a lot of us that want time with her.
Yeah. Well, fair. I can see why. She's been a treat.
Well, she gives you a slight bow. Thank you for taking good care of her.
Of course.
If you need anything else from around here while she's not home, feel free to ask for me again.
Okay.
Do you need help finding your way out?
Nah, I can find it.
Okay. She leaves you to it.
I head out.
Okay.
It's not hard.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need to do before you're going to do your spell?
Let's see. There are a couple of ingredients that I pick up from my personal stores. There are a couple of ingredients that I will just buy.
Alright. Well, it's sounding like here's probably a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to prep the triple big spell.
Yeah.
I know a lot of what I'm going to put in it, and a lot of, how I intend to make this work.
Yeah. Alright.
Even though this is less trouble, it's still trouble.
Yeah. Well, that'll be fun.
Thanks for coming along, everyone.
Yeah.
And Greta's like, I don't want to kill people. People are like, you're evil.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit.
Just don't want to kill people. And I had every intention of rebuilding them a body just the same way. They'd just be missing some memories, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming they make Umber materia, which is the assumption I'm going based on.
So, is Tournament Dark canceled until Lunar Elf?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, pretty soon I'm gonna be like, cool, that's done.
It's okay. Next Lunar Elves Tournament Dark is going to be...
Toasty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it so much.
It's gonna be a good one.
I'm looking forward
Greta's
to
gonna
it.
be strong enough to compete.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
Which will be pretty interesting. Since, last year Greta was technically strong enough to compete,
but was too busy.
She would have gotten wiped out in, the first or second round.
I think I could have made it to the third, depending on who I ended up against.
Yeah, depending on who you ended up against, but your chances of survival would have gone down very quickly.
Yeah, if I was up against any of the actually strong people early, absolutely not. If I was up against anyone up to, early Black Whistle, I think I could have pulled it, though.
Well, there were only 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So, your chances of being up against any of the strong people become 100% after, 2 rounds.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm a witch, I'd have tried.
Yeah. Well,
I had some good spells.
Oh my god, Anita's attempt
to
try. At some point I should do a recording that was is just those over
the
again.
tournament? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was some good cutscene.
Because it's a shame that the tournament arc...
took place before recording, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just do a redo of last year's Lunar for one of these weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to have it. Maybe even pull Carmine in back from the dead, because he was there too.
No, don't do that. Leave him. Let sleeping red people die.
He wasn't dead at that point.
He wasn't dead at that point, but also, why would you pull him back?
I don't know.
Let him rest. Oh, are you talking about, like, Riley voicing him?
Yeah. Yeah, bring actually Riley back to play that one day.
Oh, okay. Maybe. If he can get into the Carmine spirit.
He's always in the Carmine spirit.
That poor boy.
I know.
He died.
Okay, so...
Alright, so Greta originally had, like, someone else playing this game back when it was still actually D&D.
Yes.
For the most part, with just, like, a lot of homebrew. And, well, Riley was playing an incubus who thrived on rage and lived to headbutt things. And I don't mean, like, he headbutt things a lot and it was, you know, an often thing he did. I mean, when he woke up, he headbutt something. When he was bored, he headbutt something. When he was fighting, he headbutt something.
Mostly people in that case.
No, mostly birds.
Ah, fair. But that's because you were fighting birds.
When we went to sleep, he headbutted something.
It was his ritual.
Yeah, he put his head at full speed into objects as a basically normal human that had horns.
Yeah.
He just, like, skull bashed hard objects, even unbreakably hard objects. There was one he was trying to break on his skull. And he was a very smart boy who lost a couple of brain cells a day at least. Anyway, so one of these days, shortly before Riley actually just stopped coming to sessions.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't for him.
He, like, completely blew us off a couple of times, though.
Well, yeah, but, like...
Also, we were... Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, shortly before he wasn't a character that was involved in this game anymore, he headbutt a tree, and the tree fell over. I think he got, like, a crit on actually knocking the tree down.
Yes.
And then you had him roll for what direction it went. And it fell on him. And he failed, like, crit failed his dodge to get out of the way.
Oh, it was so much worse than that. He got a critical hit on knocking the tree over. I had him roll a d8 to decide which direction it would fall in, and 1 was towards him, so he rolled a 1. I gave him a roll to get out of the way that he failed, and then, as a last-ditch effort, he tried to... Oh, wait, no, it wasn't even that. He didn't try to get out of the way. I remember now.
Yeah, he tried to headbutt it again.
He tried to headbutt it again so it would go the other direction. But he got a crit fail on that. And so his horns got caught on the tree as it fell.
Yeah, and it crushed him to death.
We were playing D&D 5th edition, so I went and found a way to calculate how much damage a tree falling on you would do. And even, like, a conservative effort was, like, 70.
Which was a lot more HP than we had at the time. Than any of us had at the time.
And I wasn't planning to just, like, kill off his character for that, because in general, I tend to play by the rules of player characters are more or less exempt from just flat-out dying from things unless it's fitting. Which is kind of the catch. Because, like, if your character dies in a fitting way, like, for their personal story, they dead. But otherwise, it's pretty hard to die in one of my games. But he stopped coming after that. So we just ruled that, the tree killed him. Before, I had been like, no, you're okay. You have a healer with you. They made it okay.
They pull it out.
Yeah, but, like, no, he definitely should have died, and then, because he stopped coming, that's just been canon. That's just been canon. Carmine got crushed to death by a tree when he headbutted down.
That poor boy.
Yeah. Sorry, Riley.
He died doing what he loved.
He did. He really, really did love headbutting those trees.
Just wasn't expecting them to come back.
Yeah.
That tree snapped.
Meanwhile, Greta got, like, a piece of his lung.
Oh, yeah, no, I actually got, like, lots of components out of that.
Yeah. Well,
some of them will probably go in this spell, actually.
Dead Incubus. There's no way you still have those. Do you?
Obvious. I never used them.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's beautiful.
I think I used his eyes, that's it.
You definitely used his eyes.
Yeah.
But that was to summon a demigod.
Yeah. But everything else I kept. Including, like, the part of the tree that, like, went through his body. His tail, his horns. I used the eyes, those are gone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, was there anything else that I made sure to take? Witches, by the way. Don't die around witches.
Right? They'll be like, oh, my friend. But it would
I definitely
such a
have
shame
part of his
to let
lungs,
it go
too.
To waste.
Yeah. If I could have gotten to it, I would have taken his heart, but I don't know that I could as hard under that tree as he was.
And in all fairness, witches are kind of the same way about themselves. Like, one of Anita's prized components up until fairly recently was one of her own eyes that had gotten knocked out while she was exploring the abyss and then healed. So she had, like, a crushed
Well, one of my
eye.
prized components was my own corpse.
Yeah, well, that was a bit more extreme. Miss ended a timeline.
Well, I mean, I got a real good component out of it.
That is basically one of Anita's, like, consistent sayings. Don't do this. It's a bad idea, but if you do it, get a very good component out of it.
I did.
You did.
And I put it to good
You
use,
lived
too.
up to your teacher's expectations and surpassed them.
Delightful.
Anyway.
So yeah, I do have, like, Riley, if you're listening to this, I kept your body parts all this time. And I'm gonna use them to shove a murderer into a baby body, basically.
A good witch uses every part of the friend. Alright, well, I'm gonna go lay down because I have work in the morning. Ha 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 ha.
Thanks for coming, y'all.
Yep. Good night, everyone.